Then we will continue to the action group number 3, Immigrants as Successors. And I see that Professor Dr. Uwe Schaumann is already ready to share his screen.
Yes, I hope you can hear me. But first of all, I want to say thank you, Kari. What you say and your analysis agrees with our experience with dual students who also work as employees in companies in Hamburg. And I think also that employees are an often underestimated way of organizing corporate succession. Thank you. Okay, I want to try to share my screen. Wait a moment, where's my screen? Okay, so I hope you can see it.
Yes, it works
now. Okay. First of all, I want to say good day, everybody. And I think I need less time as some member of this conference before. I would like to present some results and information on the target group Immigrants as Successors. And while, wait a moment, I'm explaining a few findings. Yes, you can see, I think, the picture. I want to show you this picture. This is not high quality, but a real snapshot from a little workshop in Hamburg with immigrants and very involved project partners. Okay. Why are migrants or immigrants an interesting target group as company successors or entrepreneurs? And what prerequisites should exist or be designed? We find out, and you can read it in relevant studies to this topic, that immigrants, due to their history of migration, often have a great interest in finding their way into new political, cultural, economic, and social worlds that can and want to offer them a perspective. In many situations, they had to demonstrate their resilience. Setting up a company or becoming a successor is a challenge and opportunity for them to live independently. And self-employment is a very important motive for many immigrants. They face many hurdles. In many countries of origin, self-employment is not a special feature, but a rule of employment. And being a successor is therefore part of the cultural identity that immigrants want to preserve in the other country. And immigrants have a wide range of cultural and social experiences and knowledge, and they can use this to develop innovative ideas and business areas. The special advantage is diversity. Through their cultural diversity, they can reach a larger target group as customers, very important thing in our group in Hamburg. And in many cases, migrants prefer to become self-employed rather than become unemployed. Often a pragmatic hands-on mentality plays a major role. And immigrants first need intensive support to learn the language, and understand the specifics of another culture. And how does it work in the business? And networks and migrant organizations are absolutely necessary for this. And in addition to language courses for learning business administration are also very, very important. And continuous support and advice are important for holistic support. Depending on the individual requirements, we have seen that a period of 1 or 2 years is more the rule than the exception. And immigrants also want to contribute and develop their own ideas and creativity for the design of a company. And they should also be given opportunities for this. And overall, immigrants are a very important target group for a possible business succession, which should be given more attention. And in a lot of German studies, we can read that self-employed people with a migration background are referred to as a job motor Mr. Hogeforster, you have told us about the job engine, and I think this is the same. And this can apply to many other countries. And the most important thing is support and qualification. And perhaps you saw these banknotes in the picture on the right during my presentation. And I will tell you something about these banknotes. These banknotes, of course, as play money, were a part of the seminar. And the participants should consider which business idea they would develop in a company. And for this, they can use the banknotes. I think it was almost 5,000 euro per group or per participant. And then the participant had to decide what would I do with this to create a new idea or create something which the business can be make better. And here you can see a small photo documentation of a working group. It was a hard work in this workshop. I think it's always the same with a lot of topics and so on. And on the next, you can see this small curriculum overview of these very popular two-day training in the project with the topics motivation, idea finding, and reflection of consequences. And all the participants were very involved in this, and very interesting to make their own idea or to think about the idea of the old owner and how we can make more with the old idea into the future, and very, very interesting. Yeah? And here you can see some participants from another workshop in Hamburg with an immigrant, with some immigrants on this. And this picture I want to show you my dear colleague, Mr. von Kudrowski. He's now at work as a lecturer by our dual study group. And here you can see a little bit from our dissemination activities, because the project results were integrated in some study courses for our students. Okay, and that was a few information about our immigrants in the project, and many thanks for your attention. That was it on my part, and I ask Mr. Hogeforster to continue.
Thank you very much, Professor Schaumann. Very fast, only 6 minutes. So we made up some time. But likewise, a very important group. Frame.